Hey everyone, W here, back for part 29 of our Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. In the last part, so much happened. We finally got to fight Bahamut, trying to put a stop to his kind of rampage. And discovered that Annabella had no idea that Joshua was alive while the whole thing was going down, because... or even though the fact that Joshua transformed into the Phoenix to try to stop Bahamut as well. So Clive and Annabella had, you know, an they finally had their talk where, you know, Clive got to release all of his years of anguish onto her. And it was a really, 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 really powerful moment, I felt, for Clive. But Joshua kind of got wrecked, so Clive had to help Joshua take down Bahamut, and they kind of merged together. It felt like that moment in Gurren Lagann where Kamina and Shimon finally merged their two mechs together. It was pretty cool. But the two of them together did manage to stop Dion, or Bahamut, from wrecking everything. And yep, and it was like we suspected. Olivier was being possessed by Ultima, or was like an aspect of Ultima, something like that. And yeah, everyone got out. There was another scene at the end there with Barnabas, the King of Valud, kind of communing with Ultima, but I don't think anything too interesting happened there. It was basically just Ultima telling Barnabas to go after Clive, which, you know, he kind of was doing already. So that's what happened. We also got Bahamut's powers. I decided to go with this setup for now. I kind of want to get enough to master Lightning Rod, which is going to take a while. It's going to be like a long time before I can transfer that over to anything else, but oh, actually, see what Jill has to say.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time is the one thing we always seem to lack.
So true. So true, bestie. But yeah, we brought Joshua and Dion back to the Hideaway. So they're recovering, resting up.
Fretting about us, guys.
Won't help me get my work done. So I'm going to keep to my forge and leave saving the world for those better suited for the task.
Unless that is.
They fancy giving me a hand shoeing the birds.
So what it be?
Alright. +2? I mean, might as well. Lingered there no warmth nor smoke, but in his light did burn both flesh and bone.
No scratches, right?
Alright. Right, we don't have any other things that can be good. Bahamut's blade. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Still off limits, huh?
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Karen, you should have seen Joshua.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there.
Hope you're not expecting me to explain the skies. If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say we're the end of the world.
The whole realm's in chaos.
I had orders cancelled on me left and right. That's from the few associates I haven't lost contact with.
As the old saying goes.
There's opportunity in every in adversity. The market for sharp steel's more bullish than ever. I'll find a way to keep this place fed and watered, don't you worry. I won't let our little family go hungry, whatever the weather. Thanks, Karen.
Go on then.
Oh, she says, oh, never mind. I thought she was selling in like an infinite stock. Never mind. Yeah, why not?
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Last elixir. Oh, this is a phoenix down. Is it the easiest elixir to procure? No, but it is the last one you'll ever need. Yep. Upon KO, automatically restores all HP, limit gauge, and increases attack power by 10 and defense by 30%. Okay, cool.
Is that all?
Don't think I'll ever need it.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Empty shard? What is that? Nondescript fragment of a crystal long spent when the ethereal charge contained within is too faint to serve as a catalyst. When gathered together with other such specimen, a determined individual might coax a final spark. Most, however, are simply used in jewelry to make inexpensive alternatives for more precious gems. Oh, okay. Right, so the skies are kind of weird because after the whole fight, Ultima did some weird voodoo magic shenanigans.
Did you see that? Tell me
There's talk of these skies driving men.
Fancy a look at the list, do you? Anything catch your eye?
Right, these were the ones we didn't do yet.
Clive, I don't mean to be gloomy.
But the whole world's gone to shit. Reports used to be about troop movements and chances to set bearers free. Now it's all ether floods, akashic attacks, and plagues of bloody bandits. Cursebreakers and all our other allies are doing what they can to keep their heads above
They get
water.
all the help they can get.
They're counting on you, Clive. We all are.
Don't be a stranger, eh?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
Nothing
Come to
new,
claim
huh?
Your just desserts.
All right.
How may I help you today, Clive? It's not true.
World can't be ending, can it? Struggling before the skies went dark, but now? Can't imagine how we will bear it all.
We've lost so much already.
When will it be enough? It will end, won't it, Clive?
I'll be here waiting.
Yeah, trying my best here. Got new hunts. All right, let me write this stuff down. Hold on. The 10 of clubs. Vamer Dalmacia. Vamer Dalmacia. Fields of Korava will tell of an outlaw 5 and 20 hands high. So Fields of Korova. The Mageth Brothers. Oh, these are more humanoid hunts. Okay. Or human hunts. Port Isolde. Quite Sans Rosaria. I think I know where that is. Take their vengeance upon Sid the Outlaw? Oh, well, yeah, I suppose that was our fault. Ruin reawakened. Samraquois legend tells of a dread dragon who set near half the realm alight with his torrid breath. Which part of the tales are true? Woodland passes of the Empire are real enough. Where is this? Somewhere in the Sambrek Empire area. Probably just have to look for like an arena look and shape on the map.
I can hardly lift my arms. The curses.
How are they doing, Daria?
The injuries suffered by both your brother and the prince were bad enough. But that wound above Joshua's heart is unlike anything I've ever seen. Were he not a dominant, I fear he would have succumbed to it long ago.
You know, I do have a question about that thing. So it's supposed to have contained Ultima, but like he's just everywhere anyway. Like, what is going on? Oh, you changed your outfit again. Like, why is Ultima still around when he's supposed... Oh, right. Mid is in Canver. But yeah, why is Ultima still, like, hanging out, like, around places at all the mother crystals when Joshua supposedly sealed him within himself? Like, still trying to wrap my head around that. Anyway.
Otto, how fares the realm?
The realm? Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fat storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
All right. What's going on, Vivian?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
All right, lay it on me.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces, now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
All right. Good to know.
Clive.
It's not merely the men and women of Valisthea who have been affected by the imbalance in the ether. Blackened skies have cast a pall over all of the creatures of the realm.
How could it not?
They are living beings just as we are. Alas, their instinct drives them to flee from that which cannot be escaped, ushering them only to madness and death.
But are we any better?
We consider ourselves above such base instincts. Yet fear and bewilderment drive us to make war on our fellow man, to turn our ire at our own suffering upon those who suffer just as keenly as we do. That is what it means to be human, Clive. I wonder if we are even worth saving at all.
I cannot claim.
To have been shocked to learn of Twinside's destruction. Indeed, I have long known that such a fate was all but guaranteed. Piece of parchment was all that ever stood between the Dominion and chaos. Those who signed the treaty, only going to abide by it for as long as it suited them. Emperor Sylvester's invasion saw it torn to shreds at last. As the pieces scattered to the winds, long festering enmities came to the fore once more.
Such are the wages
of greed and distrust. If those in power pay heed to their whispers, they are likely to grow into a mighty storm, one which the walls of even the stoutest citadel might not withstand.
Ironic, then,
that it should be Prince Dion, the boldest, most trustworthy player in this ignoble game, who should deal the finishing blow.
Should I learn aught else, you will be the first to know.
All right. Did not expect there to be ether floods out in the world now. Seems like Ultima caused a lot more suffering than just darkening the skies.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman?
It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler,
I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Perhaps.
Knowledge hoarded is knowledge. With the darkening skies,
Fear has once again taken hold of our hearts, and though I have not the power to dispel the gloom above, I should like to believe my tales help to lighten it below.
be that as it may.
Turning our eyes from the problem which face us will not help to solve them. A mere tale cannot lighten the burden of those who must bear the weight of the world.
I don't
Thanks,
believe
Tomes.
you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting.
Right, okay. Hearts have their own methods of self-defense, replying to any attack upon them with unique and deadly magics. Right.
What subject shall we consider today?
Okay, so Primogenesis was a spell cast by Ultima. Drake's tail came under attack by a maddened Bahamut. Heart of the Mother Crystal responded by delving into its attacker's innermost thoughts, summoning into creation that which most plagued his tortured soul. Okay. So that's the name of the flower, the wyvern tail.
Did you learn everything you needed?
Interesting. So that's what happened. Well, what side quests have you got for us, Otto?
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a cashier at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means... there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Okay. All right. So we have to go to these locations. Any side quests open up? Hideaway? No? All right. So we've got more around the region.
Here you go.
Of course. Oh, no, it's just these. Okay.
Seen enough?
Well then. I think we'll take care of these first. All right, I'm full up on my potions.
Ah, Clive. Why, I am what you see.
Prioress of the Crimson Caravans, best known and trusted porterage from Bocklid. Less expensive options, but customers choose us for two reasons. We're reliable and we don't ask questions. Wagons stand ready to transport anything you might want moved discreetly, be that possessions you'd rather others didn't know about, or even people.
Can be a risky business.
But what we make from moving the former, we spend on improving our ability to transport the latter. Consider us competitors of the infamous Sid the Outlaw, had he and I not reached an agreement. Kind of like the Underground Railway.
This being a border town.
Merchants often stop on their way to the Crystalline Dominion to carry out any final business in the Republic. Locals are only too pleased to oblige by weighing their wagons down with local specialties, lightening their purses in the process. What if a visitor doesn't have a wagon? Then it falls to porters like ourselves to provide one.
Or at least, it did.
Lately, most passers through journey to the Dominion in search of safe haven rather than a profit. Who can blame them? Some things are more important than commerce. Our porters are to be believed. These ill-omened clouds loom over all Valisthea. Suppose at least that means there is little sense in fleeing elsewhere in search of safety. We must stay here and continue.
Speaking of which,
I have a rather important negotiation to attend to. I must forget about these skies and begin my prep. No doubt you have important work to be getting on with too. We must both do what we can.
safe travels.
Yes, important work, aka Sidequests.
Now I just need to see about getting the... I want to know right away.
Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
Sure.
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Why does he say it like it's such a... a little something. Sounds so suspicious. We might as well tell this guy while we're on our way to the other quests.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Not a problem, dude. What's bothering you, lady?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Oh, Can't have that. We'll find him for you.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road, perhaps? He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
I can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
All right. I'll go down there again. Oh, hey.
And how might the Crimson Caravan serve you?
My sister is the smiling face, then I am the scowl. She brings in the customers, I scare off those who prey on them.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Eloise always did have a talent for business, and I prefer working with my hands, or rather, my fists. Plenty of other bandits and beasts out there to keep me busy.
All the better.
Crimson Caravans has a reputation to uphold, and I need to keep my skills well honed. Half the wagons that come through Boklad nowadays are full of people fleeing for the Dominion, and half of them go no further than the gate, where their cries soon blend in with all the others. Let us through! We can't live without magic. They'll give us new crystals into inside.
Fools, the lot of them.
They love magic so much, they should have tried being born a bearer. True. First, crystalline Dominion goes up in flames, now this. No wonder half the people in Boklad are packing up their things. Rather not stick around to find out what's next.
The other half
don't have anywhere else to go. The ether floods haven't taken their villages, the beasts or bandits have.
As for me,
my home is with the Crimson Caravans, and that's where I'll stay. So long as I have Elle by my side, I'm not afraid of anything. That's sweet.
Always welcome at the caravans.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin. Might you be convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
Alright, calm down, dude.
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemekian history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city. And I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history of Zemeckis. Well, will you ever party to a finer proposition?
Alright.
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road. And from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Wait. Good luck with your ne'er-do-wells.
Okay.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
Well, there's that. And we also need to get these guys into the party. Bearer of good news. That's gotta be a pun, right?
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. Or rather we did, till not so long ago. These are lean times, and even Boklad isn't the bustling trading post it once was. Still, there's no point dwelling on it. Better to live life while you can, eh? And on that note, it sounds like there's a cup of wine needing my attention.
Sounds like it. Probably won't enjoy it myself. Wine is not so good for me.
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
No one's making for the refugee camps anymore. Not after what happened in the Dominion. Meaning, they linger here instead. I spend more of my days moving beggars along than I do manning these gates. What gets to me are the gangs that prey on the poor sods. As if they haven't suffered enough. Some days you can't help but wonder what the world's coming to.
It's awfully kind.
That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Just wash away all your worries with wine. Sure. You know, it just occurred to me that it might be faster just to teleport back to the obelisk. Jill's probably like, are we really putting off helping our allies for this? Yes, we are, Jill. Yes, we are. These people need help. Okay?
Do you have any fresh water?
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
All right, what do we get? Wonderful. Good. I thought Clive was gonna say something. Thought he was gonna be like, where's my cup? Alright. Ask about the sellsword. Gonna look for your friend, lady.
What I wouldn't give for a hot meal.
Have you seen anything?
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Buggered off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Damn, alright. Jeez. Just trying to help someone out. Okay.
You'll have a real coin if you know what's good for you.
See how this works. Oh man. Sucks to be you guys, I suppose. Gotta level up. Let's go.
Are you hurt?
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckyan history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
Oh boy.
He's passionate. I'll give him that.
It's gotta count for something. Alright, lady, have you seen a sellsword?
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him. Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Oh, good.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
They do.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already. I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
Why are you trying to hide the fact that someone's up there? It's bizarre. Oh, what now?
All right then.
Ow. What does this look like? Oh, okay.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see.
Even more?
History awaits.
All right. Where are you at, Chocobo?
Let's go.
Didn't realize this was in a different direction.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Yeah, what is up with that? What is going on? Oh, it was actually goblins.
I think we found our thieves.
Fancy yourself the Goblin King, do you?
They don't look happy to see me. Let's try.
Such dodge is so mega. Are you free? Are you for real? Oh man. No, stop attacking Toriel. Attack me. I'm taunting you, man.
You lose.
Stupid prince. That was it.
Let's get this over with.
Stop.
What kind of sob story is there?
He's just protecting his home.
Oh god.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
And so the Goblin Prince is a sad, tragic figure that we must take pity on.
Ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Ambrosia won't help me here.
A weird side quest.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I guess the goblins suffer just as much as we do. What in the world? Okay, I hope this is the final leg of this quest. I think I know where we're going. There was that fallen structure that we passed by on the way here. Of course.
He's really got himself into trouble this time.
Oh. Oh. Did not expect him to attack like that.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more I am in your debt, and once more you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
Honestly.
Right. Of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late, and so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
Dude was just lonely. Oh my gosh. I thought we were actually going to figure something out about the Fallen. Oh well.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
What do we got? Crafting materials? Decent ones at least? Oh. Okay. Found your goblin friend. Friend of goblins.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
All right. Live and let live. Sweet. Okay, time for us to get some hunts done. Fields of Karava. There is no obelisk around here. Dang. Famere. So that's where that hunt is. Okay. What is... I guess we'll just go to the jaw. I suppose it shouldn't be a surprise that the... What is it, 10 of clubs? Is near the nine of knives? Yeah. Ultima really ruined the place up, didn't he? Oh, there's just a... Okay, hello. Hi guys. See ya. That was a boss before. I was just hanging out.
Alright.
Alright. Is there really no obelisk for this area? That's a shame.
You are there?
I think that was where we fought the Grimalkian on the right. Akashic Eagle, huh? So even without the Ether Floods, there are Akashic around. What is that? A Storm Panther. Scary. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it out. Let's try fighting this guy. I'm down. Oh, oops. There we go.
To me, flames! No mistakes.
Oh, it reset. Okay, never mind. I don't want to fight you anymore. I hate that. That's so annoying. That bug needs to go away. Well, I don't know if it's a bug, but ugh. All right, dude. Just post it up. Ten of clubs. Oh.
God's forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have enough. So empty your pockets. Let's have some fun.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Dang. Oh god. Jeez.
I needed that.
I don't know why that was so hard. Oh, okay. More than once. Ow. Okay. All right. That was real sloppy, but I was trying to get Mega Flare down right before he staggered.
We were more similar than he knew.
That was my bad. All right, so that's one of the marks. The other one should be in Rosaria, somewhere around here. Quiet Sands.
Come on.
Cache of crabs. Yeah, it's so interesting. There are no... Oh no, the chocobos have gone to Kashyyyk as well. Doesn't seem like there is any ether floods in this area, but still a Kashyyyk. Oh, there they are. You guys looking for me?
Straight home now.
The Mageth Brothers. Oh, okay. Whoa.
But not for long.
Can't see anything. Ow. Okay. Oh my goodness.
It's over.
Okay. That was... Oh my gosh. That was harder than I expected it to be, for sure. Oh man. Alright.
No more war.
Let's see here. Okay, I need 1,000 to upgrade that, to master it. Let's see. The last one is in Sambrak somewhere. Let's see. That was where we fought Charada. Don't see any arenas. This is where we fought the Bomb King. That is not anything, if I remember correctly. Let's see, there is something that we haven't seen here yet. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is stock up on potions and then head to that area that we haven't seen. Let's see.
Do you see anything you like?
$50,000. Incredible.
I do like a customer who knows what he wants.
Okay, another S rank hunt, if I remember right. That was the rank it was.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Time to fight.
Creepy crawlies. Level 33 now, huh? Dragonette. Oh, these annoying little guys. Morn Broom. Oh, that's an arena. What awaits us here?
Thanks, Gal.
Ring of the Marksman? Really? Increases will damage of magic by 10%. Oh, cool. Yep. That's an arena. Svarog. Huh. You look cool, dude.
Thunder. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Oh boy. Oh! That's a lot of health. Out of the... Oh, God. Okay. Okay. What? thought for sure I would have countered that attack, but... Oh. Come on. Oh.
I needed that. Oh, good. That's all ready. That's better. Too slow.
That Dawn? Okay. Seen this one before. Oh. Ah. Okay. I deserve that. I should have saved right before it. I'm a fool. Okay. Yeah, I should have saved before I tried to fight it. I don't know why I didn't. Got a little too caught up in my own britches, I suppose. Yeah, he does so much more damage than I expected. Okay, let's make a save.
Oh. Straight home now.
So these don't count as projectiles, huh? Okay, I don't know how I got caught up in that. Oh. What? Oh, I thought I dodged correctly. Ah, man. Somehow harder than Atlas. Yeah, I think I just need more practice with Bahamut's dodge there, because I felt like I dodged correctly, but apparently I didn't, so... Also, this attack always gets me for some reason. What? How did that not... Okay. We are gonna just... Oh my god, please. Restart that fight. Not sure why I didn't get the block there.
Why am I doing this?
Ooh. Okay. Broil? Alright, it's this one. Oh boy. Okay, sure. Alright, what do we got? What is your version of Dragon Dance? Is that even close enough to do anything? No.
I failed.
Ah! Dang. Guess that's gonna do it for this part, actually. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll try to get that hunt first try next time, but boy, was this super difficult. Anyway, hope you guys had fun, and I'll see you all next time.